In the years after the Great Darkness, in the mid-21st century, civilization struggled to survive, with most people living underground.
How's the night going, Flint?
The moon has set, but the clock hasn't struck yet.
The moon sets at 12, right?
I think it's later than that, Father.
It's a very dark night tonight, but I can't sleep. Nightmares keep me awake when I try to rest. Who's there?
A friend.
You're not asleep yet, Max. Duncan King is in his bed. He's been in an unusually good mood and has granted many gifts to your household and servants.
Because we were unprepared for Duncan's visit, we weren't able to entertain him as well as we would have liked.
Everything's okay. I had a dream last night about the 3 creatures we met. At least part of what they said about you was true.
I don't think about them now, but when we have an hour to spare, we can talk more about it, if you're willing.
Whenever you like.
When the time comes, there will be something in it for you.
I'll do whatever you say, as long as I can do it with a clear conscience.
Rest easy, in the meantime.
Thank you. And you do the same.
Adam, go and tell your mistress to ring me when my drink is ready. Now, get yourself to bed. Now, half the world is asleep, and being deceived by evil nightmares. Old Man Murder, having been roused by the howls of his wolf, walks silently to his destination, moving as quietly as a ghost. A silence that is so appropriate for what I'm about to do. I'm going now. The murder is as good as done.
The alcohol that got the servants drunk has made me bold. Matt must be killing Duncan right now. The doors to Duncan's chamber are open, and the drunk bodyguards are snoring instead of protecting. I put so many drugs in their drinks you can't tell if they're alive or dead.
Who is there?
Oh no. I'm afraid the bodyguards have woken up and the murder didn't happen. I put the daggers where Max would find them. If Duncan hadn't reminded me of my own father, I would have killed him myself. Husband.
I have done the deed. Did you hear a noise?
Yes.
Who is sleeping in the other guest bedrooms?
Donal and Malcolm.
This is a sorry sight.
Why did you carry these daggers out of the room? Go and take them back and smear the sleeping guards with blood.
I can't go back. I can't stand to look at it again.
Coward. Give me the daggers. If Duncan bleeds, I'll paint the servants' faces with his blood. We must make it look like they're guilty.
Where is that knocking coming from? What is happening to me? I am so frightened of every noise.
My hands are as red as yours, but I would be ashamed if my heart were as pale and weak. I hear someone knocking at the main door. Let's go back to our room. A little water will wash away the evidence of our guilt. There is more knocking. Take off your shirt now, in case someone comes and sees that we are still awake.
Wake up, Duncan, with your knocking. I wish you could.
I am coming. I am coming. Ah, Mr. Macduff and Mr. Lennox, welcome.
Did you go to bed so late, my friend, that you're having a hard time getting up now?
That's right, sir. We was drinking until 3 AM.
Is your master awake? Our knocking woke him up. Here he comes now.
Good morning, Max.
Good morning to both of you.
Is Duncan King awake? Yes.
Not yet.
He asked me to wake him up early. I'm running late.
I'll bring you to him.
I know the burden of hosting him is both an honor and a trouble, but that doesn't mean it's not a trouble just the same.
The work we enjoy is not really work. This is the door.
I will go in and wake him.
Is Duncan King leaving here today?
He is. He told us to arrange it.
The night has been chaotic.
Yes, it was a rough night.
I'm too young to remember anything like it.
This is beyond words and beyond belief.
What is the matter?
What is it?
A murderer has broken into Duncan King's bedroom and killed him.
What are you talking about?
Do you mean Duncan King has been murdered?
Go into the bedroom and see for yourself. Don't ask me to talk about it. Go look for yourselves.
Wake up. Wake up. Banks. Donal. Malcolm. Wake up. Shake off sleep and look at this image of Doomsday. Malcolm. Banks. Donal. Get up from your beds to come and witness this horror.
What's going on? Why is everyone shouting? Speak up and tell me what is going on.
Oh, gentle lady, such news is not fit for your ears. Oh, Banks, Duncan King has been murdered.
How horrible. In our own house.
Macduff, I beg you, tell us that it isn't so.
If I had only died an hour before this event, I could say that I had lived a blessed life. Because from this moment on, there is nothing worth living for. Duncan King is dead.
What is going on? Your father has been murdered. Who is responsible for this?
It seems that it was the bodyguards who did it. Their hands and faces were covered with blood. No one's life should have been entrusted to them.
And yet, I still regret the anger that drove me to kill them.
Why did you do that?
The violent rage inspired me to act before I could think rationally and tell myself to pause. There was Duncan, all splattered with blood. And right next to him, I saw the murderers dripping with blood. Who could have restrained themselves and not had the courage to act?
Help me out of here, quickly.
Take care of the lady.
When we are properly dressed, let's meet and discuss this bloody crime in the main hall.
Let's get dressed quickly then.
Agreed.
Why are we keeping quiet? We both have the most to say in this matter. What are you going to do? I am going to England.
I'll go to Ireland. We'll both be safer if we go separate ways. Let's get out of here.
We had better not worry about saying polite goodbye. We will just get away quickly.
Yes.
How are things going?
Can't you see for yourself?
Do you know who committed this horrible crime?
The bodyguards Max Ethan killed.
It's too bad that Max had to kill them.
They were paid to betray him. Malcolm and Donal have fled, which makes them prime suspects.
So, it looks like Max will become president.
He has already been named president and has left for the King building with Eliza and Banks.
Where is Duncan's body?
It was carried to Colmkill to be placed in the tomb of his ancestors.
Are you going to the King building?
No, cousin. I'm going to anywhere but the King building.
Well, I'm going there right now.
I hope things go well for you there. Goodbye, and let's hope things don't get any worse.
Farewell, Uncle.